Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Matthew Stay from National Pike Chiropractic, and welcome to our Fitness February video series. This first week we are going to be talking about moving smarter, not harder, and using proper biomechanics to protect your spine and prevent injuries. Now, humans have 7 basic movements. You have a squat, a hinge, a push, a pull, a lunge, rotation, and locomotion. And in this video, we're going to cover a couple simple exercises that will go over your squat, your hinge, and your push. The first thing that we're going to talk about here is a squat. Now, some common issues that we see with this. First one is when we squat, you'll see a squat and the knees are caving in. All right. Other issues that we'll see is the knees will extend beyond the toes, the back will round, the trunk shifts forward, and the hips don't quite get parallel to the ground. So proper form, we want our knees to go over our toes but not extend out beyond the toes, back straight, hips back and down. So some things that you can use to help and train this. First off, putting a band around your knees and just doing a simple wall squat. Back against the wall, feet out, and we're just going to lower the hips and keep the band tight and the knees wide. And we can use the wall to help and train that. Once you get comfortable with this, we can move away from the wall using a doorknob. And again, keeping that band around the knees and just holding onto the doorknob and allowing the hips to go back, keeping the back straight. And your hands are moving with the doorknob to allow this movement to occur. And as you get more and more comfortable with it, you take the hands away. And then from there, we can add weight by using a kettlebell and just holding that close to the chest. We call this a goblet squat. And then just reinforcing that form that we were working on. The next move I'm going to show you is a deadlift. And this is a form of a hip hinge. So the common issues that we'll see with this is when we go into a deadlift, the spine rounds. And as we go to straighten up, we are forcing our spine to carry that weight. So obviously the proper form is a nice straight spine where the hips go back. And a great way to train this is using a broomstick. And we're going to play connect the dots. The 3 dots we're going to connect is your head, your mid-back, and your tailbone. And we could use a wall where we stand about a foot or so away from the wall, keeping those 3 dots connected, and just push our hips straight back. And we can just slowly move a little bit further away from the wall as we get more and more comfortable with that range. Again, keeping your knees straight and just forcing those hamstrings to lengthen. And if this is too challenging, then we can just simply sit and again play connect the dots by just bending forward from the hips and keeping our spine in a nice neutral position, moving from those ball socket joints. Our last exercise is a plank, which is a form of a push, and there's a couple different ways you can go through this. Now, your basic plank is the forearms down, up on the toes. Common issues we'll see with this are the hips sagging low or arching up too high. You want to have it a nice straight line from the tip of your head to the tip of your toes. And then if this is too challenging, we can just simply go to the knees and then just make a nice straight line from the tip of your head to your knees. And again, as that gets easier, then we just go back up to the feet, and then from there we can go to full-on push-up position. Okay? 3 things to remember before engaging in any workout. First off, make sure you warm up properly because loose muscles helps to prevent injuries. Secondly, always focus on your posture, even when lifting lighter weights. Focusing on those things now means fewer problems down the road. And lastly, listen to your body. Your pain is a sign that there could be some issues in your workouts, and we want to make sure that we address those. At National Pike Chiropractic, we specialize in keeping your body moving the right way. Regular adjustments and targeted exercises are a great way to improve your range of motion, reduce your risk of injury, and keep your spine aligned so that you can really focus on your fitness goals. Thank you for joining us for our first week of Fitness February. We hope that you really enjoyed our video here and learned something new. Leave a comment below if you have a favorite exercise that you like to do. And make sure you check back next week for our next video on the importance of stretching. Stay active and stay healthy, my friends.